What's going on, people? I will be the first to admit I've not been on this channel in a while, and I'll tell you why, man. It was we had this huge ice storm. I mean, this ice stayed on this property for 2 weeks, and then when it stayed on the 2 weeks, it snowed a foot. It snowed a freaking foot. I measured a foot of snow out here. I don't think all my 50-something years that I've ever seen that much snow. In some places it was even like 2 feet with the drifts and stuff. It was windy. It was almost like a blizzard out here. But I'm not gonna lie, man, it was freaking beautiful once it stopped and it settled. I've never seen that much snow before in my life, and it was really cool. But on that note, man, I have to give it out to anybody that's homesteading, boondocking, living off grid, trying to do a small farm, just out there bushwhacking it, man. It was probably, it never cracked 34 degrees for like 20 days. And there was some nights where it was 3, 4, 9, 11, 2. It was so freaking cold. I couldn't believe how cold it was. But you know, I hunkered down. My RV was a crisp 78 degrees, sometimes 80 degrees. I had that damn thing blazing. I was not gonna freeze my ass off. I was not gonna turn to a fudgesicle. But it was it was cold. It was cold, and it shows you what you're made of, man. You gotta be. I've said this probably 1,000 times. You gotta be tough as nails to do this. You gotta be a tough SOB, badass bitch. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Even today, I'm out here chainsawing trees that had fallen, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna have to cut down a lot more trees. I realized this. It taught me a lesson. It taught me to do a better water catchment system, because most of my water froze. If it wasn't for what I put in the house, I'd have been a little stinky boy, because I couldn't even wash up or take a shower. So I had to put all my water in, a lot of my water inside, and besides what I put inside, is froze solid as ice. Solid as, and some of it's still frozen. Some of it's still freaking frozen. I've never seen anything like it. But back on the trees, if you can see behind me, man, these trees are freaking massive. And these things, the top of them are falling off. Entire trees were falling down. It was sounding like an earthquake. I was actually out walking, looking around. There's a big pond over here across the street. It's got trees all in it. And I was just standing there watching them crack, hearing them crack and falling, man. It was like sounded like a damn train coming through when they hit the ground. And it was pretty scary. So I realized where I'm gonna build, I gotta cut down some more damn trees. And I bet I've cut down, I hate to say it, probably 200 trees on this property, and that's not what I want to do, because it's beautiful. These trees have been here for hundreds of years. They've been here before I got here, and they're going to be here before I'm gone, when I'm gone. So I don't want to cut down an unnecessary trees. But anybody knows a mobile sawmill company or sawmills that come up on your property and they do mill sharing or whatever they call it, they cut down what they want, they give you a little bit of the profit, they keep it moving. That's kind of what I'm looking for, because I can already see about 60, 70 trees that they got to go. They got to go. And I hate to say that. I hate to be that type of way, but safety's first. And from what I experienced a couple weeks ago, yeah, these big old boys, some of these big old boys got to go. But anyway, I think I've made 200 videos, which is crazy. I think I've topped that. So I want to thank everybody for watching my videos and taking this time to tune in on me. I haven't really posted a lot of interesting things, since, like I said, I hunkered down for 20 days, man. It was cold. I wasn't doing shit. If I didn't have to do it, I wasn't going to do it. Because this old boy here hates cold weather. I'm a spring, summer, fall kind of guy. Not really been big in the winter. You know, one day I'd like to buy a little plot of land in Florida somewhere, just to get out of this frozen tundra and get down there for a couple of weeks and do some fishing off the beach, and charter a boat and go catch some fish in the ocean. If you've never done that before, you never fished in the ocean, you need to try it, especially if you're a fisherman. You're going to love it, because you never know what you're going to catch. Like Forrest Gump says, like a box of chocolate sitting on a bench just like me. But anyway, go fish in the ocean. It's a wonderful thing. It's so much freaking fun. I mean, you just don't know what you're going to catch. And a lot of those fish you can eat. I've caught redfish in the ocean that I've kept and ate, and I've actually kept shark that I've caught, and white tip sharks. I think they were about 4 feet long. We kept a couple of those. One time, me and a coworker went down to Galveston, Texas, which is about 2 hours from Houston. We caught some white tip sharks, and we caught some big old redfish. I mean, some people are catching these things that are like 100 pounds, 300 pounds. I think the ones we caught were like 60 pounds. I'm pretty sure they're redfish. I might have to correct that, but I think they were redfish. They were huge. They were big fish. Big, awesome fight. But anyway, had this thing out most of the morning, got it all cleared out. I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom of the property and maybe, I think maybe a couple trees fell on my trail. I'm going to get that cleared out. I'm thinking about getting an ATV here soon, and I'll be doing a lot of riding. Still going to walk because that's my exercise. Got to walk. But I want to keep that going. We're going to keep that going, but I got to get down there and see what I got to chop up down there. Probably my next off day, which is in a couple days. Like I said, I started working. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of my time from what I want to do out here, but don't take all my time. So we still work out here a lot. Thank you so much for checking in on me, looking at me, talking to me. Got any advice on what I asked you about those sawmills? Hit a brother up, let me know. Much love to you. Peace out. Have an awesome day.